For the people watching on YouTube, you can obviously see I've spilt on my shirt.
Like a goddamn idiot.
Like a goddamn idiot. Like a child. For those listening, make sure to go check out the video on the upcoming Sunday, because you'll like it. You'll want it. It's you won't miss it. You won't get everything the first time around.
Yeah, you gotta see the visuals.
You gotta see the visuals, man. But without further ado, welcome back to the Slam O'Clock Podcast. This is episode number 14 with your hosts Ron Laughing Good and Nolan Peterson. Hell yeah. And today, it's a little different from our normal schedule. The last Saturday we only recorded one episode where we usually do the double, so this is a proper day 2, proper day in between episodes.
Yeah.
Or time.
I was tired.
Yeah, dude. It's that working man's schedule, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think now that I'm back at work, it's kind of like
everything's falling back
into
place.
It's kind of dialing back my party every night attitude.
You're like, I'm awake now. Let's record now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I think I have like a habit of going like this now because I used to have long hair.
Yes, I get that.
I think I have like a need almost. It's like a spasm.
Yeah.
Where I go and try to adjust my hair.
Absolutely,
It's not there.
Totally get that, dude. Last time I cut my hair, that's the vibes, bro. It's like that for a week, pretty much.
Reduced acne on my head already, though.
Oh, nice. Yeah, less oil pollen on your forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I get that. Again, those listening, in case you didn't catch last week's podcast, I'm pretty sure we mentioned it. Another ad for the YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
Shameless plug. Nolan cut his hair. He's got the cap off today.
Hell yeah.
And you can see it in all its glory. This episode's brought to you by Chocolate NU, supporting frat boys across the nation.
Yeah.
And Nolan.
Plus Nolan.
That's what their mission statement is. Okay, yeah, with this episode, again, as always, zero plan. Zero... Damn.
I know. We gotta dust this table.
What the fuck? Yeah. That's crazy. The table that the mic is hooked on is dusty, and we're noticing it now. 14 episodes deep.
Yep. I mean, did we dust it when we got it?
We wiped it off.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, so this is my dust.
This is your skin, man.
Yeah, my skin fragments and particles that I have produced.
Isn't that okay? Now let's just go deep immediately.
Okay.
It's your particles are on the table, but all you are particles, right?
Yeah.
Think about that for a second.
Yeah, I guess it's just particles on particles.
It's particles on
We're all
particles.
just stardust, man.
We're all just stardust.
Hit this one. We're all just particles in this non-existent plane of existence, and we're all just... That's too many hits. Let me have... I don't know. Is that... Nobody's ever stingy with weed.
I am. No, I'm not stingy in the giving it, but I automatically don't pass it on accident.
Really?
Because I smoke often by myself, so I get in the habit of not passing it. So then I'm like chiefing on the fucking whatever it is.
Just by yourself?
Well, yeah. Well, like then there's other people like waiting for their like, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I was never like... I was never in like smoke circles really. Like I'd never really got into the culture. Like back when I did smoke weed, I was always the one that had the weed. So I was always just like, it's in there. Smoke your bowl. So everybody had their own bowl.
Oh.
Because I was the weed dealer always. I was never the weed smoker. So I was never really invited to the circle.
Seems like the one to invite to the circle is the dealer.
No, because like all the cool kids who would buy from me would then go with your other cool kids and smoke by themselves.
And do cocaine.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I heard a lot of. Was
Cocaine at Golden?
Yeah.
I mean, not as much as you'd think.
Right.
Very rarely.
You know Lou?
Yeah.
He's like a beach bum now, right?
Yeah, he's a ski bum.
Ski bum, that's it.
Yep.
Nice.
He's up in the mountains. He's doing good. I mean, like
the fucking waiver on good did not seem so confident.
I mean, okay, so I preface that because like the last time I heard, he hit me up and he was living in Montana, and like, I don't know. I've heard horror stories of like Lou's life, so it's like
shit.
mainly just like family issues.
Got you.
So it's just like nothing too crazy, but always.
But also, it's the crazy, but it's close.
Yeah, it hurts to him.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, oh, he got in jail. It's
that hurts to everybody.
yeah, that's like a major issue.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like family issues. And
Yeah,
stuff. So it's
like
a little bit
yeah,
different.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, I have a hella small family, so like family issues are
Big deal.
Not like, I guess, I mean,
More detrimental because it's a tinier unit.
you would think, right? But it just makes it easier to be like, oh, okay, I'll just continue to not talk to you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I'm not involved in a lot of others' lives.
Are they involved in yours?
No, my mom is. My mom is the only one. You know, my
that's pretty
family
standard.
is a unit of 3,
Yeah.
excluding me right now in my eyes. So it's
Gotcha.
like my mom's sister, and my sibling.
Gotcha.
You know, so and my sibling and my mom's sister they're in Georgia, and they don't talk to me at all because there was this whole thing with a phone plan, and like. They were like, your phone plan, like, this is the last, like, my aunt gave me a phone and she paid for my cell service for like a year. At that year's end, pretty much randomly, she was like, hey, yo, like, you need to have your own phone plan set up by this time, by this date.
Fair.
And I was like, okay. And she gave me like, not a lot of warning, but I guess it's okay. And then she sort of extended it, saying like, just make sure, like, you have to have just make sure to have a phone plan by January. And I was like, I don't see. I might just like not have a phone for a little bit. Like at the time, I was always in Wi-Fi, and so I wasn't in need of a phone that often. You know what I mean?
don't take
Cell
calls.
service.
Yeah, I don't take calls that often.
Exactly.
only
Everything
thing
can be
I'd
done
miss-
is like iMessage. and,
Yeah.
like, what'd you miss?
I would miss being able to download music or like being able to listen to music.
Oh yeah, like stream music.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Or I stream YouTube a lot when I'm driving.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
No, it's just like I'll throw on like Grump clips.
Right. Yeah.
12-hour compilation and just listen to it.
Uh-huh.
So I'll like that. It's like I'd miss that. It's like I'm not going to download 12 hours worth of Grump clips.
Right,
But,
yeah,
like, I'll stream
YouTube
it.
Premium. You could download it
I don't-
for
I-
offline listening.
I haven't taken that free subscription yet.
Me neither, dude.
Yeah.
It is getting shoved down my throat though.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, shut up. But like, I'm thinking like, damn, I could like download videos offline.
I'm like kind of thinking about getting it.
Yeah.
But like always, it's like, not right now.
Oh, and then you could like lock your phone when something's playing too.
yeah.
Which is this dumb thing. They like handicap the app.
Do you remember when it used to like
Just
not
work?
Yes,
Yeah.
it used to just be able to do that.
Yeah.
Back on like the iPhone 4 days.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
back when the YouTube logo was that little TV.
Yes. Oh,
Yep.
Got a text.
Uh-oh.
Got
Who is it?
silent. No, we don't get to learn.
No.
It's chess.
Chess.
Yeah, iMessage games.
Yeah. Ooh.
Shout out to Game Pigeon.
Damn.
Playing chess with some people.
Cool.
Yeah. Shout out to all my chess homies. What's up? You know what I mean? Like knight to d4, you know what's up.
Yeah, is that how you feel about
That's
that?
totally bullshit.
Knight to D4.
I think that's more Harry Potter. I think that's what Ron makes in the Chamber of Secrets.
Is it?
No, that's in Sorcerer's Stone. It's okay.
I've watched them all.
There's the first one where they're that giant chessboard.
Yeah.
That scene. I think Ron is the knight, and his sacrificial move where he sacrifices himself.
Were you one of those kids that carried around Harry Potter books?
No, I never read any of them.
No?
Yeah, so I've never
Okay.
read them. I've only
Okay.
seen the movies like a lot.
Okay.
And that's not because of my uber excitement and enjoyment. I literally just have, by happenstance, seen them quite a bit.
Gotcha.
They're good movies. I know them very, very well.
Gotcha.
And that's also by happenstance. So it's like I could fucking get along with fucking Harry Potter nerds all day. And
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed every time I make a Harry Potter reference and no one fucking gets it. And it's like, how have you not seen these movies?
Yeah, understood.
But like, you know the chess scene at least,
Yes.
right?
I know the major parts of it.
Yeah.
I know the basic plot
Yeah.
throughout the entire series.
Which is?
Oh. There's a boy with a scar, and then he goes through many conflicts.
Nice, dude. Do you think that's how she sold the book?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how fucking did. No, it's not R.L. Stein.
Oh, it's fuck J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, I knew it was like some like
R.
initials.
Initials and R, definitely. Two elements of a great author name.
Yep. It's going to be P.N. Inus. Damn. That one didn't land? Fuck.
P.N. Inus?
Yeah. Peninus. I misspelled penis. I was trying.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's P.E. Inus, right?
P.E. Ninus.
P.E. Ninus.
No, yeah.
P.E. Ninus?
P.E. Ninus.
Okay, yeah. That's going to be my... That should be my producer tag.
P.E. Ninus,
P.E. Ninus
dude.
on the track.
Yeah, or you could do P.E. minus.
P.E. minus?
Right, so that's sort of like a play on words, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then, and PE is like physical education.
Yeah.
So you could be bashing physical education as well. And it could also be just like PE and then a minus symbol.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah? Hell yeah. We just figured out the fucking producer tag.
Hell yeah, dude.
And logo.
Yeah. And, there you go. Boom, baby. This is the creative mind. Felt like Cusco.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Cusco? Emperor's New Groove?
Yep, gotcha.
Yes!
Yeah, I was thinking of the old ass lady that's in it.
Oh, Yzma?
Yeah, Yzma, and I was like, her name's not Cusco. I believe there's a llama, but I think he's Cusco.
Is he Cusco?
He was a llama.
What is the name of this movie?
New Groove. That was a good ass movie.
Dude, it's a funny movie.
Yeah.
There's this whole scene where, like, he's chucking rocks at Pacha, and Pacha's like, what the fuck? And he looks at him, and then Cusco's like, huh? Someone's throwing rocks or something. It's like, wasn't me. They're the only two people in the middle of the forest.
Was he the llama at this point?
He was the llama at this point.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I miss good movies.
Honestly, yeah.
I haven't seen a good ass movie in like 10 years.
Damn.
Like, I've seen movies that are like, oh, that's pretty good.
What's the last good ass movie?
Last good ass movie was probably the one we watched, and it was.
What was that? Which one did we watch?
It was Little Nicky.
Oh, Little Nicky, bro. True.
Yeah.
That was the last.
But it came out 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
If not longer.
Definitely longer.
So
it's gotta
like,
be in the 90s, I think, right?
Oh, like 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's got boob head. Like, you can't throw boob head out anymore. My dad had the original fucking action figures from. He still has them somewhere. I think they're at his parents' house.
And that wasn't the first time you seen it, but
No.
that was like the most that was after a while.
That was the first time I seen it when I was conscious.
Oh, okay.
Like-
so you seen it when you were a baby?
I seen it when I was little, and I guess none of the jokes stuck because it's like, oh, boob head. I didn't really get it. I thought they were just ingrown horns, and I was,
Right. I mean, and also the bit's not super funny.
No, but it's funny now.
It's funny now because of how fucking ridiculous it is. Yeah.
because it's like
At the time, it was probably just like, boobs.
there's like fucking a dog named Beefy.
Who's hypersexual?
Yes, I fucking love Beefy. I want a dog named Beefy. That's like fucking a great name for a dog.
It is a good name for a dog.
I just love like old Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Have you seen? What's that? It was a newer movie, not new anymore. That came out starring him, and it might have been Drew Barrymore, but it wasn't 50 First Dates.
Okay.
And it also might have been Jennifer Aniston, but I don't think it's the act because there's one with him and Jennifer Aniston, which is more popular that I've seen. But this movie also has Bella Thorne in it.
Ooh.
And she's young, and she's kind of nervous and awkward, and she has short hair.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
And they go to like a retreat, I think.
Yes.
Maybe as a family.
Yes.
Because it's weird.
What the fuck is that called?
I don't know. My mom told me about it. She told me that she saw it, and it was pretty good.
I mean, anything.
But it was also like pretty good to a mom. You know what I mean? So it's probably like
mediocre
to us, or just like to boys.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
I mean, anything with Adam Sandler, I'm going to enjoy.
Right.
But it's like I'm going to enjoy it personally, but like around people, I could be like, that was all right, you know? Because it's like everybody hates on Adam Sandler now.
Right.
But it's like he still holds a lot of weight with me, and it's
Yeah.
just like I think he's funny. Like goo, like fucking do the voice,
Do the voice.
do the fucking Adam Sandler thing that you do the gauche fucking off. Like yeah, it's like I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just
Fucking Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Fucking Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Those are so good, dude.
Classics.
What is the company name?
Happy Madison Productions.
Happy Madison Productions.
Yep.
Happy Madison.
And
that's the combination of the two.
I saw the alligator.
What do you mean?
From Happy Gilmore.
Shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You saw, like, the live alligator?
Yes, it was in Colorado.
They brought it on tour?
No, it stayed at a farm in Colorado. It was called the Gator Farm.
I've seen it. I've
Yeah.
driven by it.
So the Gator Farm, that had the gator from that movie.
Damn.
And it was missing the eye.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that gator when I was little, but it died.
Damn.
What do you do with a dead gator?
Eat it.
A famous dead gator?
It sounds like the best dinner.
Yeah. Have you eaten alligator before?
I haven't. Maybe. I mean, the thing is, like, I remember eating, what are those, like, puff pastries that are real famous in...
Crab cakes?
No. It's like a dessert. It's like a donut. Oh, shit. I don't know. I had it just a second. It's like a donut, but it's not in the shape of a donut. It's just with powdered sugar on top and fried dough.
The Mexican thing?
Beignets, something.
Beignets?
Beignets, that's what it's called. It's like, it's not Hispanic or Mexican food. I think it's more of like...
It's like sopapilla.
Sopapilla? I don't know what sopapilla is. It sounds familiar.
It's like a beignet.
Like a beignet, okay. The thing is, like Louisiana... What's New Orleans? That's what I'm thinking of.
Gotcha. Yep.
It's very New Orleans.
Yep.
Yeah. But apparently, like, I went to New Orleans when I was a kid, and I don't remember it very well. But shout out to beignets. They're delicious. And apparently shout out to sopapillas, because they're apparently kind of the same.
Yep.
I like anything that's dough, fried, and covered in sugar.
It explains your occupation.
Bagels.
Yep. Fried dough.
Fried dough.
Kinda.
It's baked.
It's like
boiled and baked.
baked, yeah.
Boiled and baked, but they do have a cinnamon sugar, and it's pretty solid.
Yeah?
Yeah. No chocolate chip bagels, though. That's fucking dorky.
You guys don't do chocolate chip?
No.
I should, like, talk to upper management and be like, yo, where the fuck the chocolate chip at?
We don't have them, bro.
That's fine. Honestly, raisin's pretty good.
Is that the alternative?
I would assume.
Interesting.
Like...
Cinnamon raisin is the alternative to chocolate chip? I mean, just because cookies think...
Do you guys do muffins?
We do muffins. We do chocolate chip muffins.
That's kind of what I think...
Trade-off?
Yeah. You got the cinnamon sugar and raisin, cinnamon,
We also have an
bagels.
oatmeal raisin.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you tried all of your bagels?
No.
No?
No. Yeah, I wasn't, like, made to or nothing.
No?
Because there's a lot of ways to eat them.
Okay.
You can make any of our sandwiches you can just replace with a bagel instead of our, like, baguettes.
Yeah.
And then also you can, like, put any sort of cream cheese on it. Schmears.
Yep.
And any sort of toasting level. And I feel like it all affects it, you know what I mean? What type of cheese you put with your fucking egg sandwich, you know what I mean?
Yep. Gotcha.
So it's like,
it's like a Subway.
It's like a Subway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like a Subway.
Subway for bagels and
Subway
sandwiches.
for bagels and sandwiches, yeah.
Cool, that's
I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm thinking like most bagel shops are like that, but like Einstein's isn't like that.
No.
And I guess like there's several other local bagel shops up in Boulder. There's Moe's, and then there's Wood Grain something.
Do you guys start beef?
I start beef.
So personally, you start beef.
Personally, I start beef by not having gone to either of them.
Okay.
But I want to, right? But I'm pretty sure that both places are set up the same, where it's not like Einstein's. It's more like a Subway.
Okay.
Yeah, but it isn't like we walk you through. You order everything at the top,
And then
but it's laid out like
a Subway.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
It is pretty dope. I like the. Yeah, one of my managers just put in her 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
So does that mean you're going to be a new manager?
No, I don't want the responsibility. I don't want the commitment. I want to stay where I'm at, but be the most experienced is what I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah, maybe we'll talk about bagels in this next bit. But here's an ad. Thank you so much for listening. See you in a bit. Welcome back to the Slam O'Clock Podcast. If you enjoy what you're listening to, make sure to follow us on all our social medias and also support us on anchor.fm/Slam O'Clock Pod. You can give a monthly donation or you can make a one-time donation just by canceling your subscription after one time.
Hell yeah.
But you don't have to. You can do a whole host of free things, which is promoting us on your social media.
Yeah, just post us.
Just post us, bro.
We got tons of clips.
Tons of clips, bro.
We got shit ton of clips and more clips coming out.
More clips on the way.
All the time.
Oh, speaking of that, I have the drafts of each thingy.
Yep.
Yeah, and I need to put them out because they're the longer ones.
Gotcha.
On the IGTV. So, as we record this, just know a clip of me talking about which one should we release first. It's meditation, artistry / Renaissance aspects, and then also personal branding.
Renaissance, probably.
Okay, we're putting out the Renaissance one. So by the time you're hearing this, 2 of those 3 will at least be out, probably.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got a job.
Nolan has a paying job. Let's
Hell
talk
yeah.
about it.
I got a job for the first time in about a year.
Really?
Yeah.
So you weren't working. I mean, but you did the trucking thing for like.
Yeah, I did that for a little bit, but it sucked and I didn't stay very long.
I see.
Because I thought I was going to be trucking for the most part, and I ended up just stocking shelves. So I was just like, nah, I am too qualified to be a stalker boy.
Yeah, dude.
So it's just like,
So you would do you would do possibly long drives, and then do most of your work at one single destination in stocking?
no, I would. So I worked for Pepsi at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would do is I would go around this small town and stock all the different stores with Pepsi.
Interesting.
But I barely got to drive the fucking truck.
Uh-huh.
And the entire purpose was so I gain experience driving the truck.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to drive semi-trucks.
Yeah.
I'm just getting used to it, going through gears and stuff. Cause
Yeah,
it's like
doing a
30
trailer.
gears. Yeah. So it's just like I was expected to do that. Like that's what my job description was supposed to be.
Right.
And then I ended up just stocking shelves. And I stayed with it for about a month, hoping that like maybe they'd be like, okay, time to get in the truck.
Uh-huh.
Never.
You never drove the truck, or just
I-
never like did that as the main thing?
I never did that as the main thing.
Lame.
So I was like, and it's like I would be fine with being a stalker boy if I also got to drive the truck in between the routes.
Uh-huh.
But somebody else did. They had
Interesting.
me in like a stick shift F-150. And so I was like, are you fucking me? Like I can drive an F-150.
I'm not here in this state with my CDL
Yeah.
to be driving this F-150.
Exactly. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get a regular job till I'm 21,
Yeah.
which is
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, so then I can actually start applying for real jobs.
Yeah.
So I can, but as of currently, I work at U-Haul.
Shout out to U-Haul.
Yeah, U-Haul, it's a pretty dope job, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't do shit. I don't do absolutely anything.
Tell me more.
I go in, the hardest part of the job is being out in the cold. So I go out, I clean trucks. What that means is like, you know, like when you get a rental car,
Yeah.
it's like super spotless.
Yeah.
That's not the procedure with U-Haul. Everything's fucking hard plastic and it's the easiest shit to clean.
Yeah.
I literally take a spray bottle, spray the entire thing, wipe it down with like disinfectant and stuff because
Yeah.
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, and then take a blow
Torch. And I burn this shit down.
decommission. Get the fuck out of my face. No.
This is filthy.
What I do is I take a leaf blower and just blow out the fucking inside.
To dry it? Or just to
dry it and
get the dust out?
Get the dust out.
Nice.
And that's fucking it.
Nice.
I
That
would d-
for how long?
Not that like it takes 8 minutes, if that.
No, but like how long is that part of your day? Like
would-
is that all like full 8 hours?
No.
Okay.
And it's like I'm only working part time.
Oh, right.
But it's such a negligible part of my day.
Yeah.
If somebody comes back with a return, that's what I do. Mm-hmm. Just clean it and then I repark it and then we're good to go. Mm-hmm. That's as far as I know. Like that's my job.
Right.
So I clean the vans, put them back, rent out new vans. So once they're clean, they can go out again.
Right.
So I basically just check people out, walk them through, be like, hey, don't crash the shit. Mm-hmm. Go through any damages. Pretty easy stuff. Like it's just like renting cars.
Yeah.
But it's
Trucks.
way easier.
And yeah.
Yeah. So it's a pretty chill job. I mean,
So what is I'm sorry. What other than cleaning those trucks and cleaning the box whatever's, what else do you do?
we do trailer rentals.
Okay. So you do trailers.
Yeah. So and I also do repairs.
Oh, cool.
So I have to change tires.
Cool.
I got to change like different.
Have you done that yet?
No.
Okay.
I have to get So the thing about U-Haul is that everything is a paid step, which is pretty wild. So like every time I change a sticker or like put a new sticker on, they pay you to do that.
Interesting. In addition to
Your wage.
Interesting.
So it's fucking ridiculous how many different ways you can get paid. Because like if I change a tire or I change windshield wipers fucking a lot. Because if they streak just a little bit, fucking change it, and they pay you to do it.
Nice.
And we have a shit ton of them, so it's just like, fuck it, change it.
Yeah.
So
fuck it, change it.
and you get like $5 to do that every time you do it. If I do fucking 30 trucks in a day, that's like a ton of money to do nothing.
And do you get paid that on your check?
Yes.
Got you.
It's insane.
Nice, dude. That's badass.
Fucking awesome.
I'm gonna get a job at U-Haul, dude.
Everybody should. So they paid me to finish my training. So they paid me in cash to show up for 3 days. And then they paid me again, saying that I finished it. Now they're paying me again. I get a $500 bonus.
Nice.
To complete another training.
Nice, dude.
So I can do propane, because we also distribute propane.
I see.
Forklift certification, and level 2 inspections, which basically means checking tire pressure and checking fluids.
Is there a drug test?
No. Right? It's the easiest fucking job.
Fuck, dude. Okay, this is totally in the works.
Yeah. No, it's so easy.
Damn.
So it's not like, so I worked for Avis.
Yeah.
Fuck Avis, and they're 80-year-old.
Damn, tell me more. My mom loves Avis.
Really?
Yeah, because she just goes to them all the time.
Okay, so the thing is that they use like an 80-year-old POS system. MS-DOS, black screen, green text.
Wow.
That's what I was having to learn. So I had to write code to get people to rent. And it was awful.
Damn.
Everything was fucking ridiculous on there because everything was a code to get into it.
I see.
So I had to run script in order to run through rentals.
That's crazy.
It's literally click the van, how many days, rent. And
Pay here, please.
and it's pictures. And I could do it on my phone if I wanted to.
Damn.
They have a POS that hooks to my phone, and I just swipe their card, they sign on the thing, and they leave.
That's pretty badass.
It's the easiest fucking job
Damn,
I've
dude.
ever had.
Fuck. Okay, definitely.
It's so nice.
Damn. Okay, cool, man. Well, that's a fucking shout out to U-Haul, man. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll sponsor this up. Maybe they'll pay us to fucking talk about it.
Honestly, probably.
Honestly,
They're
wow.
so generous with everything they do.
Damn. That's pretty rad.
It's pretty ridiculous. And like everybody, like I can tell that all of my coworkers are super stony. So it's just like, I can do it. Like I'm looking at like the help, and I'm like, if Daniel did it, I could probably figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
Daniel can install a hitch, Nolan can install a hitch.
Right, dude.
I'll be fine. So we also do hitch installations.
Which is installing the hitch on the back of a car?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I got to learn how to do that. I got to get hitch certified, which they pay me to do. So it's like every step of the way I'm getting paid to learn.
Have you gotten your first paycheck yet?
No.
Okay.
Well, they paid me cash for the first 3 days.
Right.
And then I get a bonus on top of my next check.
And how many hours a week for you specifically?
I mean, during this training, I'll probably hit above 40.
Wow.
Just because I'm going through training and I have to complete like the booklet and do all that kind of stuff.
40. But
Yeah.
it's not, it doesn't feel like 40 because it's all new, right?
Yeah, it's super relaxed.
Yeah.
I can jewel inside. They let me jewel inside.
pretty sick.
Yeah, everybody's got a jewel. Everybody smokes cigarettes.
Right.
There's like free Slim Jims, which is a hella perk. Honestly, I love Slim Jims.
Shout out to Slim Jims.
Yeah, it's super easy job. So it's like I'm kind of debating staying there for a little bit.
Why not work up, get more bonuses, dude?
Well, I'm thinking because they have this thing called U-boxes,
Okay.
which is like freight containers that get shipped across the country for like people.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
I drive semi trucks,
You got
so
the
I'm
CDL.
hoping once I get all these certifications and do all that garbage, I can apply for that job,
Right.
and see if I can get on with their fleet management.
Wow.
and
Nice,
do all
dude.
that.
That's exciting stuff, bro.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of getting my foot in the door into the trucking business.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I already have like a rep with the company
Yeah.
prior to when I go in.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty badass.
that's my plan so far.
fucking rad, dude. Are you excited?
Yeah, no, I mean it's a pretty chill job. I got another interview for like a, what's it called? Like what Mason does.
Oh,
as a
old folks home.
Yeah, caregiver. Don't know if I'm gonna do it anymore because
How well U-Haul has been.
yeah, just for how awesome U-Haul is.
Who would have known?
Yeah, I would have expected them to be shitty.
Yeah.
Like I kind of just expected them to be kind of garbage.
I wonder, like, yeah, that's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, no, it worked out really well. I was pretty hyped when they called me.
Nice, dude. That's rad. That is
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
I've been thinking, like, one of my friends is also just just had an interview for a new job, and I was just fucking working at Big Daddy's is exhausting sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I just wonder. Like it's hard because I can practically make my own schedule there, you know.
Yeah.
And it's hard sometimes to, I don't know. It's hard sometimes to like commit to the time I make, or like because like right now it's a bare minimum of 2 days a week, and that's fine. I can like do that whatever, but it's hard to like ask people for shifts. Pretty much is how that would go, right?
Yep.
And I don't know.
Are you thinking about switching jobs?
I'm either thinking about switching jobs or just trying to like get more hours at Big Daddy's.
Yeah.
You know I'll ask you after. But yeah, it's if anything, it's a cool thing to do, right? Like part of me is feeling attracted to it just because it's new, right?
Yeah.
And different, something fun to do, I guess.
I mean, you could also take up more of the freelancing.
That's true, right? Yeah, that's hard though to fucking get
push that.
Because like to do it well, you have to like write a cover letter, and you have to I have to update my portfolio and update my resume and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Update my profile on several websites, you know.
LinkedIn, and all that.
LinkedIn. What happened?
It started.
That's terrifying.
Fire hazard.
Damn, really?
No.
No. Okay. It's just a battery.
Yeah.
Puts it in his mouth after it sizzled on the fucking get the heat. But yeah, so like, what the fuck? So anyway, yeah. So freelance, man. Maybe we should talk about freelance in this third bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for the rest of this, we'll just I don't know. I make tips at my job, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, and because of the tips, they're allowed to not pay us minimum wage or like minimum wage essentially, which they don't and they do at the same time.
Okay.
I make a $12 base.
Okay.
And if you ask me, I should be getting like more than that because I've been there for so long. But I did lose my job at the start of COVID, and then they brought me back, so it sort of reset me.
Yeah.
Which is lame. Yeah.
You'll make more at fucking U-Haul.
I bet, dude. I bet I would. And then I calculated like the tips one time, and it added up to like just like 14 and a half.
That's your usual?
The usual sort of
pretty good.
Average, right? Yeah. And it's always fluctuant, right? But that's sort of around.
Cool.
And yeah, that's pretty good. And then in addition to that, I make cash tips as well. So that's including credit card tips.
Okay.
And then I get cash tips. But like, I don't know. The job itself it's just, I don't know. Part of me is curious if I prefer closing or if I prefer opening.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like closing right now, I've been doing a lot-ish, and it's become good because like there's an active objective, an active thing. You get all this shit on the list done, and you're closing the store.
Yeah.
Opening is less like that, but it is sort of similar because when I'm opening, I'm either helping around with the closing list or I'm either prepping, which is like I have a prep list and I have to make all these things by the time I leave.
Gotcha.
But if I'm in the middle, then it's like I'm going in between all of these places and I'm like sort of just floating around, which is kind of like sometimes it gets a little aimless. And even when I'm closing, sometimes it feels aimless because I'm just so spacey sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's interesting for sure.
I mean, I closed today. Mm-hmm. We close at 7. Mm-hmm. So it's just like working in retail and stuff, it's been a minute. Mm-hmm. So knowing how to like close a register and do all that kind of stuff and like put deposits in and doing all that kind of stuff. Right. It's going to take me a second to relearn all that. Right. Just because it's like it's been so long since I've done a register. Because like the last time I did it was at Sears. Mm-hmm. Because at Avis it was all credit. And
just easy.
Card transactions. So doing everything in like cash sometimes is a little bit difficult.
Do you have a uniform at U-Haul?
They just ordered me one.
Oh, nice. What is it?
It's just like Just says U-Haul branding, but they go to be a jacket and some shirts. Yeah, so and a hat and an earpiece and fucking tons of shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so like he's like,
please leave your earpiece in your jacket, please. That's what they'll say when they fire you.
yeah, hopefully. I fucking take it. But so the dude was like, we'll order you an earpiece. It's basically just to listen to music. That's what he said. And I was like, are you fucking me? Are you fucking me? I can listen to my podcast all fucking day? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
This is the easiest fucking job.
Nice.
What do you mean? I just have to mop this? Once?
Yeah.
A week?
Right.
Like, it's like so fucking relaxed. Because
Right.
it's a U-Haul store. It's like, buy your tape, get the fuck out of here. It's like, it's easy. People come in, how many boxes you want? We got 3 sizes, small, medium, large. That's about it. Get the fuck out of here. And you know what I do? I click box. Box buy. 2 buttons.
2 buttons.
2 buttons, enter your card.
Enter right there.
Right there.
Do it.
And you did it. All right. Boop. Have a good day.
Man.
Easy.
Easy. Easy money.
The only, like, it's kind of fucky with, like, doing rentals because everything requires a picture. Because it's like I'm hooking up trailers to the back of people's trucks.
Ooh.
So it's like I got to do everything properly to make sure that the fucking trailer doesn't fall off.
So what requires pictures, did you say?
I have to take a picture of my hookup with their license plate. So, like, after I install the hitch and everything, I got to take a picture of it.
To make sure it's chill.
Yeah.
So they don't try to fraud you.
Yeah. So, like, if they come back and it's wrong, I know they took it off.
Yeah.
So they can't fuck me.
Right.
Because it's like I took a picture when it left. So it's like I know I crossed those chains. And it's just like stuff like that. It's like I never hooked up a trailer before. But it's like, that's about it. You know?
Interesting.
Tighten the ball. Have a good day.
Interesting. Yeah, the only hitches I've ever put on have been the ones where you just drop it.
Yeah. So
no
you
chain.
drop it, but you have to tighten it.
Yeah, nothing.
And then like 4 flat wiring. So the lights on the back of the trailer work.
Yeah.
Some people don't have that, so you got to buy an adapter, and it's like fuck. Why didn't you just bring in the right fucking adapter? But it's like, fine, you can pay the $12 that it is for the adapter.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck for them.
Yeah, it's like.
Are they salty? Have you dealt with anybody mean or angry yet?
I've dealt with I've just had like questions that I couldn't answer. That's about it. I just had to redirect people, but nobody's really angry at me.
Right.
I just go like, hey, it's like my 3rd day.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but that guy over there, he definitely knows the answer. He can help you.
Right.
And then I just continue cleaning or doing like stuff that I know I can just finish.
Yeah.
Because I do all like the mindless stuff.
Yeah.
Right now.
Absolutely.
That way I can like wait to be able to answer these questions because
Yeah.
like I don't want to give somebody false information.
Right.
So it's just like before.
Especially with cars and stuff like that.
Exactly. So it's just like I want to be able to make sure before I send somebody on their way, especially with like payment details and stuff.
Right.
It's like I look at the thing and it's like I don't fucking know. So it's just like that guy knows.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty easy.
Shout out to U-Haul. Shout out to Big Daddies. Shout out to you, our listeners. We appreciate you guys. All your ears. Thank you so much. This next bit will be brought to you by freelancing.
Hell yeah.
Make sure to listen. Check us out after the break. Welcome back to the Slam O'Clock Podcast. Thank you for listening to that ad. Really means a lot. We said we would talk about freelancing, but we lied. We're going to talk about something else. No, I'm just kidding. We will. So what I was getting at when I was talking about freelancing, so reluctant to like get back into it because it takes so long, you know?
To build a rep.
To build a rep and also to change all those things I was saying. Like LinkedIn profile, I use a service called Upwork.
Yeah.
And like if I was thinking about making a Fiverr profile.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. It takes a lot, you know. I got to update my portfolio and my resume and all that shit, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's
What have
worth
you
it.
done?
Freelance wise?
Yeah, but also like mainly with the experience of like building a profile.
I mean, I built the website.
Right.
I have the website. Got the LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
I got what if the Indeed is all updated with my
Right.
film credits.
Okay.
So it's like I have the work out there. I've just never put it to use, really.
Right, yeah, yeah.
I have all my stuff updated. Not really with like the...
Do you have a proper paper resume?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I do. It does have all the film stuff on it.
Right.
But it's mainly just because it, like, with college, I technically went to a trade school.
Right, yeah.
So it's like I have an associate's through Red Rocks.
Yeah.
So I put it on there mainly as like a school kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
But I also put all like my Adobe certifications and my like proficient in Final Cut.
Right, yeah.
And pretty much Lightroom. Same
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's fuck, dude. Do you think is your resume? How many pages is your resume? Just one?
No, my resume is probably 3 or 4 with references and
Right.
descriptions of jobs.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. That's yeah.
What? How many jobs have you had?
Probably under 10.
Oh, so that's kind of quite a few.
Under 10. That is quite a few, I guess. Yeah.
I've had under 10 as well.
Yeah. I feel like it's appropriate. I could probably count them. You want me to list them right now?
Can you?
I definitely could. Yeah. So my first job was at Broken Tee Golf Course in Inglewood, Colorado.
Pretty cool.
Did sand traps and mowed greens. Pretty sick. Then I worked at Office Depot. I think that's how the order went. In between then, I had a summer internship at a radio station. It was
Cool.
pretty cool. Paid as well. Then, yes, then Office Depot. I'm trying to think if there's anything in between, but it feels like Office Depot was it. Then definitely had a job at Vail Resorts as a camp counselor of sorts.
Cool.
Big Daddies. I think that might be still just these two. So we got golf course, internship, Office Depot, camp counselor, Big Daddies. That's 5. Can't remember any others. I'm trying to think of anything that I did that was like quick or anything like that, or like shorter. But nah, I guess it's just the 5.
Just 5?
Maybe. I could be missing some, but I feel like that's it.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
all the
remember.
major ones probably.
Yeah, that's all I can remember.
I've done, I did camp counselor as my first job. So I did like teaching youth sports. Then I worked at a restaurant, managed a restaurant. Then I went to DoorDash. And then I went to Sears. Then I went to Avis.
I see. Okay.
Then I went to Biscuits.
Okay.
Biscuits and Berries, the catering.
Right.
And then I went unemployed.
Yeah.
So, U-Haul.
U-Haul.
So I had 7 jobs.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's not terrible.
No, yeah, yeah.
Under 10.
Under 10, I feel like
Yeah.
it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so I'm so curious if I'm forgetting any, because it's not.
Do you list all of them as references? Mm-mm. Me neither.
Yeah, no, I pick and choose.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah.
It's like certain jobs, it's just like you don't need to talk to the golf course. It's like,
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm honestly, part of me is almost tempted to like make a resume for each job that you apply to, to have it
different
catered to them.
I just do the Indeed.
Yeah.
I just send the same fucking one to all of them. And
Yeah.
It's like, take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. Yeah.
Call me if you have questions.
Yeah.
It's like I'm applying to 30 different jobs.
Right.
So it's like, if I'm going to be making a resume for every single one of them.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's like I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, I specifically even catered my Indeed that if they didn't take the Indeed one, I just wouldn't apply.
Right. Okay.
I would
Yeah.
just only do the ones that took the Indeed resume.
Right. Yeah. 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 I fuck, dude. It's a lot of work, especially with like when it's like freelance stuff. Like you can't just be applying to like 30. It would have to be like at least like 30 a week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And it's like I would use services like Fiverr. Mm-hmm. Like that's what
But
I
that
would probably go
do you
to.
still apply for jobs through like Fiverr?
No, you just put your ad out
Interesting. Okay.
saying it's like I can do this for this price.
Right, but that's like, do you have to put out multiple ads for the multiple services that you offer?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like if you want to do video editing for one, and then you want to do motion graphics for the other,
Right.
you would have to do those separately, or you can make them combined, but just charge a higher price.
Right.
So it's like depending. It's like you could do intermediate video editing where it's like also includes graphics graphic inputs and doing all that kind of
right.
stuff. So it's like if you wanted to do motion kind of garbage, then you could, and you could charge more.
Yeah, damn, dude. Oh my god.
I would love to have a Grumps job.
A Grumps job? Yeah, like editing
game footage.
Yeah.
Are you fucking me? That's so easy. I can make that. They're already funny. So making it even funnier is no issue.
Exactly.
Just add some PNGs. Add some fucking motion. Move things like this.
Yeah.
It's like easy.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know.
What would be your rate?
For Grumps?
Not for the Grumps, but for a like situation.
I would say I charge like $15 an hour.
15 an hour. So you would do it by the hour, not by the clip?
If I was doing it by the clip,
Yeah, give me both.
it would depend on how big that channel was. Because
yeah.
it's like I'm not going to charge like a tiny ass channel a super insane rate to do it, you know? But it's like
But you could probably bust out multiple, I mean, depending on how long and everything is,
yeah,
right? Like,
if it's a smaller channel, I would say probably like $40 a clip. I would do.
yeah, that makes sense.
And say they're doing like
Because you're doing good editing, right?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 uploads a week. I can make a couple $100. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's like if I was working for the Grumps, I would hope I was getting paid hourly. But like if they're paying per clip, probably like $50 a clip.
When you're working freelance, do you prefer to be paid like per like final product or how long you spend on
I
it?
usually get paid a base rate.
Yeah.
So usually that's
Just easier.
when I'm a PA,
Which is
personal assistant.
oh, okay.
So like running and doing all kind of jobs. So like I'll fix lighting, or I'll gaff some things, or like I'll run cameras, or I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
I usually get paid $100 to like $500 per set.
I see.
So at the end of the day, they'll pay me $100 to $500.
Right.
It just to have me run around and do all their kind of miscellaneous
Yeah,
work.
gotcha. And is that sort of the freelance stuff you do?
Yeah.
Interesting. Sorry that about. Sorry about that little interruption. Camera cut out. Classic. You were talking about Jacob Fillmore or whatever.
Yeah. Jacob Filmer will give me a call saying he needs something done, and I'll go out and
Just do it.
yeah, they'll pay me a day rate. So I usually don't get paid hourly. It's just kind of for the shoot.
But you gotta think like, okay, they pay you $100 for the day, at the least.
Yeah.
8 hours a day.
Could be all night.
Could be all night.
But it's like also it's fun to do.
Definitely, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah,
that's what's
it's
what's
filming,
fun.
you know. So it's just like kind of it's like shit needs to get done, but like it's also a creative process.
Exactly.
So it's also just kind of like make this shit look good, and it's like that's pretty fun to do.
Yeah, yeah, I bet that is, dude. Yeah, a lot of the editing shit I do is editing.
Yeah,
It's editing.
it's never filming.
It's not. I've never filmed.
No.
No, other than like with you up in Wyoming, but that wasn't freelance. That was just. It felt like freelance though.
Yeah.
Like it felt like I was there just helping you out. You know.
Yeah, that's basically what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a pretty specific goal
Right,
for my
yeah.
video, and it's just like as long as you shoot me in some lighting,
Yeah.
it's pretty
As long as you
standard.
get the bullet hole in the shot, we're good.
Yeah, yep. It's all that needs to happen.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that is one I left out. I've done freelance as as an occupation before. Oh shit! I worked at Whole Foods, so 6.
Okay,
Whole
how was
Foods.
that?
That was good. I mean, yeah, that was 15 an hour.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, and it was dishwashing. That got out of hand. That was like, oh shit, stressful day dishwashing. You know, but they paid for me to have like boots, so it was pretty sick. Got these like non-slip waterproof boots.
Good.
And I didn't like quit or like get like fired or anything. I just stopped going.
Yeah, that's usually what I do too.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. I usually just don't show up anymore, and that's
Damn.
like how I. Quit.
Has there ever been a time when you when you actually say like
I'm not coming back? Yeah, like my first job, and then
how do you have these places on your resume, and like apply to other jobs with them on your resume if you just left them?
because it's like there's always reasons for why I do what I do.
Right. Yeah.
It's like for Avis, for example, it's like they'd be very touchy,
Okay.
like gay touchy. It's like I wasn't very into it,
Interesting.
and it's like if they ever try to say shit, it's like, well, you were gay touchy. So it's like, talk some shit.
Right. Yeah.
I would like to see you do that.
Right, because you have the ammo.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, I'm okay.
Interesting, dude.
It's like, you know what the fuck you did.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So it's like, I'm not gonna.
Weird.
I'll put you on my resume, but it's like.
Don't ever say some negative shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or else I'll put you on blast. So it's like, there's that. Or
Damn,
like.
that sounds terrible. It sounds so gross.
Yeah.
To be around. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta go back to this place.
Yeah.
Where this is happening.
Yeah. It was just kind of like weird.
Yeah.
It's like, don't touch my butt. It's weird.
Ugh.
Boss.
But like, footballers, that's like whole culture is butt touches.
Yeah, but that's like around other kids.
What?
We were all kids in football.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and there's not as much butt touching as you think there is.
Right.
You know, it's like very sparse, and it's very, like, you're hyped enough to where it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know,
yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like, yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
fucking, we're going, you slap whatever.
Slap my ass.
Slap it, daddy. I mean, fuck, yeah, let's football.
I mean, coach.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different. And the coach never did it.
Right.
You know, it was always like other players.
I think the coaches knew better.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? High school football coaches knowing better than Ava's managers.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think I need that job anymore.
Stop touching my butt.
And it's like, I just stopped going.
Yeah.
I would
Fuck that.
Yeah, I was just like,
I'm not gonna have him try to swindle me.
yeah. And it's
stay.
just like, I'm gonna, like, they asked me to stay, and I was like, no.
They called you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I still have the voicemail. And
Nice.
I was like, I think I'm good. That's when I found
that call.
Yeah, that's when I found Biscuits and Berries, and that was probably the best job I've ever had.
Nice.
So it's like
Is U-Haul competing with it?
I mean, at the moment, it's worse than Biscuits and Berries.
Okay.
But I
yeah.
think it's because it's like Biscuits and Berries. I have like a crew.
Okay.
And like everybody respects me at Biscuits and Berries.
Ooh, okay.
Where it's like I have to restart at
Yeah.
U-Haul.
Yeah.
So it's like if Biscuits and Berries comes back, I'll fucking 100% go back. It's less pay, but way funner work.
Yeah.
I get to go into buildings that I've never been to before. Get to
Yeah.
see events that I never get to go to.
Right.
Go to weddings. Go to like big parties and stuff.
Damn. And catering just isn't a thing right now.
Yeah, that's just the problem.
Damn.
So it's just like I'm hoping it comes back, and when it does, I like even if I'm trucking, you know, I might go back just because it's like such a fun job.
Yeah.
It's like
And they'll have you back.
yeah,
Rock on.
it's like I'm technically still an employee there.
Yeah.
But just as of right now, they just haven't. I'm first on the list to come back. So
Nice, dude.
just gotta wait for that call, and I'm
That's
back.
pretty cool. Damn. Yeah, I bet catering is pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, it's a fun ass job.
And it's cooking?
No,
Oh, it's just...
I did a little bit of cooking.
Okay.
But it's mainly just like at sites, basically just fry shit.
Right.
Frying various items and
Americans
plating.
love fried food.
Yeah, doing that kind of stuff. But it's mainly just like serving.
What was your uniform like?
Black shirt, black pants, black shoes.
Nice.
Easy. Fucking pretty much what I have already. You know?
Right, yeah.
They gave me a uniform shirt. That was pretty much it. Mm-hmm. That's like what I was required to wear.
Rock on.
And then black shoes, black pants, if I had them.
Yeah.
I could wear dark blue or darker colored stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I pretty much wear black shoes anyway. And that was pretty much it.
Nice, dude.
They gave me a jacket. They gave me a ton of stuff. So
Love
it's
getting
like,
a jacket.
yeah. So it was super cool. It's like best job I've ever had for sure. I definitely go back in a heartbeat.
In a
but-
heartbeat. Take us back, biscuits, baby.
I know, but like everybody got laid off. They're running at like a bare bones kitchen right now. There's like 3 people in it.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't have the income for me right now.
Yeah, that's what's so tough, right?
I know.
Sucks.
It sucks. It's like they'll bounce back for sure, but it's just gotta wait.
Yeah. I remember I was talking about what I should be getting, what the minimum wage in Colorado is for businesses with 26 or more employees.
Okay.
And that's $12.38, I think.
Okay.
Not getting paid $12.38. And I don't know
you
if
okay
they
saying-
are like, huh?
You okay saying what you make?
I like I said earlier, like 12 minimum at Big Daddy's. This episode's so chaotic.
Oh my god. Alicia?
Shout out to Alicia. Are you
Yeah, I'm answering.
live on the... don't do this to me. Show her you, Nolan.
Currently filming the podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Say hi to Rowan.
Hi, Rowan.
What's up? Welcome to the podcast, Alicia.
Can I be on the podcast?
You are already. You don't even have to ask.
Really?
Absolutely. There's the show her the. You got to show her the. Boom. You're speaking right into that.
No way.
Absolutely.
Turn that light on.
Ooh, well lit and everything. Now you gotta show her to the camera. There she is. That's Alicia.
Hello.
All right, I'll call you back after.
Okay. Sorry.
Gang, gang.
All right, bye.
Aw, how cute. That's Nolan's person.
Yeah, let's leave that up in the air.
Nolan knows that person, and
Yeah.
they called him on FaceTime.
Yeah.
But with those of you who use FaceTime, you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, what a chaotic episode.
I know, we fucking had so many fucking interruptions, so many different fucking things.
Yeah, but I feel like each thing, coherent, cohesive, concise, bro.
Yeah.
The 3 C's of good content.
CCC. That could, I don't know if there's any.
That was that energy. You know what I mean?
I don't know if there's any like terrorist organization, CCC.
I don't know. I think it's the Center of Disease Control is the closest thing to it.
CDC?
CDC.
Okay.
But
I could be affiliated with the CDC.
Well, maybe the chocolate designed shirts. Spelled with
Shirts.
Fuck.
Chocolate designed shirts.
Maybe if shirts was spelled with a C, like a CSH.
Okay. Understood. Deal, that'll do.
Because it couldn't be CH, because then it would be shirts.
Church.
Shirts.
Church?
No. The chocolate designed church.
We were talking
Welcome.
earlier about becoming the only terrorist affiliated podcast.
No, you were talking earlier.
Okay, that is fair. I thought it'd be funny if we were like the only terrorist affiliated sponsored podcast.
I mean, it could be a clip, right?
Yeah.
It could be a little bit of this alternate universe.
Yeah, I have in
Where we-
Nolan's mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
One day, maybe. We'll get so lucky, huh?
Yeah. Today's episode is sponsored by ISIS.
Thank you, our brethren.
Jihad.
Jihad. So, I did want to say the closing note. That thing I just said, bro, that's genius. The 3 C's of content. Coherent, concisive, congruent. No, what did I say? I don't know. Cohesive, concise, we're definitely one of them.
Content.
No. No. It's like, I don't know. I said it in the podcast. It's on the record.
Yep. We'll go back.
Throw it on screen, Kevin.
We'll flash it up.
All editors are named Kevin.
Yeah.
Or Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Barry.
I know Barry.
Shout out to Barry. If you're watching this, thank you. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched your editing tutorial.
Yeah?
On, Barry's, yeah. Barry's editing tutorial. He had one for the Grumps.
I don't think I've ever watched like an editing tutorial.
That explains a lot. No, I'm
He
just kidding. No, it doesn't really. I feel like you've looked at a little bit, right?
I've definitely watched like how to do certain effects.
Right. Okay.
But like I've never like watched somebody just edit.
The thing is,
generally.
like, it makes sense. You
Yes.
sort of just like figure it out, and you're like, oh, click.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's definitely just kind of like you figure out your own style.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah. And it translates. It's like seen throughout your whole thing. Absolutely. I think that, his editing tutorial was very interesting. It was uncut. Maybe it was cut a couple times, but it was
Just like you.
But yeah, and he flustered me. His tutorial was on Premiere Pro, and it talked about like the process of how they make the Game Grumps episodes.
Oh, cool.
And that's why the whole Levelator thing. He introduced me to Levelator, which is the program I use to compress but also expand our audio.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Rock on.
Rock on! Shout out to you, Barry. Shout out to you, Kevin.
Hell yeah.
Matt and Ryan. I don't get
From
the culture.
Oh, damn, Matt Ryan from Super Mega?
Yeah.
Oh.
I only watched their Cory in the House gameplay on the DS.
Okay.
Because that fucking rendition of Cory in the House theme song.
They're
dude.
their own entities. Like, it's definitely...
It's crazy to me that they create their content but all also editing for Game Grumps.
They don't anymore.
Who does?
They got new editors.
They got
I believe it's the Tucker brothers.
Tucker Brothers?
Yes, Jackson Tucker and the people that are on like the sidelines of the 10-minute pilot.
Yeah, okay.
I believe that's their editor.
That's good. I'm glad that they're not overworking themselves, those crazy young boys.
No, they moved on and created Super Mega and doing their own kind of thing now.
Nice, dude. Nice.
They're working on like podcast. They got their own Super Mega podcast.
Yeah, the Super Mega Pod.
They're working with like Anything for Views and Max Mofo and.
Yeah, they got this Epic SMP.
Yep.
Which is the Minecraft
Yep,
server.
they got that working.
A whole bunch of people.
Matt and Ryan
Baby No Money is on it?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Right?
Is he a YouTuber?
No, but he's like in the YouTuber scene.
Right, yeah, like
he was on the Super Mega podcast. He was on another podcast. Yeah. He was on another podcast as well.
Right. Damn. He's in the YouTube scene.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. Welcome to the... I wonder how much he's played on that server.
Probably not at all.
Probably not at all. Just for the clout.
Yeah.
They added him.
Yeah, just put him on. They didn't get Young Gravy, did they?
No.
Young Gravy probably just doesn't play games.
He probably just doesn't play games. He's all business.
Yeah. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, whip a Tesla, bro. Alrighty. Thank you, y'all, for listening to the Slam O'Clock podcasts. Ooh, shit. All of them. All of the Slam O'Clock podcasts. Make sure to check out our social media at Slam O'Clock Pod. Pretty much on everything. We got TikToks. We got IGTV videos. We got Instagram Reels. We got Instagram posts that are pretty much just ads for the fucking IGTV videos.
Yes.
But we also have YouTubes, which is not Slam O'Clock Pod. That one's just Slam O'Clock Podcast, the Slam O'Clock Podcast. And on there you can watch this very episode, if you're listening, over on YouTube. For those who are watching on YouTube, 6 days after it came out, what is up? You could listen earlier on Anchor / any of your favorite listening platforms, wherever you find your podcasts.
True.
And thank you, Anchor.fm, for always sponsoring us, regardless of how much shit we talk about clitorises and penises and...
Hell yeah. They never say shit.
They never say shit. Thank you for associating yourselves with us. You might regret it. But we're good. Maybe they won't sponsor the ISIS podcast.
Yeah, that one they're gonna pull the plug on that one.
Obama City.
So that means you just have to support us.
That just means you have to support us directly, ladies
Yep.
and gentlemen.
Just hand us cash.
If you see us walking down,
Yeah, see us on the street. Just hand us dollars, preferably above 20s.
preferably quarters. I need to do laundry.
Yeah, true.
Alrighty, thank you y'all for listening. Deuces.